It's Brianna. It's Vidden Day. I don't know how many I've done. I owe you guys some videos. Let's just put it at that. It is November 19th. It's Monday. I'm back from New York. As you can see, I'm back in my little corner office of the house. And I did a couple of videos from New York. You guys got to see the studio during our photo shoot. I will be posting some more videos and also doing like a photo slideshow for you guys, kind of walking you through what the experience was like for me. But I'm just trying to get caught up on everything. I was gone for a whole week and came home and I didn't really check my email while I was gone. It's very rare that I get a vacation or, get some time alone with my husband without our son. So I just took full advantage and kind of disconnected as much as I could, other than posting gratuitous photos on Facebook of how much fun I was having in Central Park and some of the sites in New York City. So I'm so grateful to everybody that took the time to vote. It was an amazing experience. Take Shape for Life did a really wonderful job. Those first 2 days of our trip, they were really busy. I had airport drama on Sunday. I will share all of that stuff with you guys, but it's getting kind of late tonight and my son just went down. And today is my husband's birthday. Happy birthday, babe. I love you. Um, so today's my husband's birthday, so I wanted to address a question that I got actually when I was on the trip. And I thought it would be a good video for you guys, for people that are either already in relationships or already, whatever stage your relationship is at, or um, in marriages or partnerships, all that sort of thing. I just wanted to talk about a question that I received. Let me close my email real quick. Forgot that that was open. Okay, done. This is real life, people. I don't have time to go back and re-record and all that good stuff. Anyway, the owner of the salon actually did my hair. You guys, I have a confession to make. I'm really bad about styling my hair. I don't own a lot of styling tools and I'm not good at it. So like the only difference you'll notice is I have some highlights and it's lighter and I feel like it brightens up my complexion. So anyway, the owner happened to be the one that was doing my hair and we started talking about my story and I showed him my before picture. He could not get over it. He did not believe me. uh, but we started talking about our love stories and he was talking about how his wife married him at a time um, before he had a really successful salon. So she kind of took a chance on him and that sort of thing. They've been through a lot together. So a question that I got from him and also from other people is, did my husband marry me before I lost the weight? Or, had I been thin at some point in our relationship? And the answer is no, not at all. I met my husband, 12 years ago, and I have never been smaller than a 16 since we've been together. Um, we've tried to lose weight together before. Um, he's in law enforcement, so at some point he had to lose weight in order to go to the law enforcement academy that he was going to. And I did Atkins at that time and I lost about 40 pounds, but put it all back on um, and didn't get even close to goal. Again, I never got under 200 before this program. So my husband has been someone that has watched me struggle with my weight. He's watched me go on and off programs. He's watched me spend hundreds of dollars on prescription weight loss medication, um, just pretty much everything. And I think what's interesting about our story is that I started this program, as my one last shot before having gastric bypass. And he was always supportive. My husband was always supportive of whatever I wanted to do. He knew how much I struggled emotionally with us. Even though he didn't really understand why it was an emotional thing for me, he was never someone that put me down. He never had any negative comments like, oh, you're going to do another program, or he never gave me a hard time about it. So I think that that was always really helpful. I think what was important to me about this particular journey is that even though he had some weight to lose, he ended up losing 55 pounds on this program. I didn't I didn't start like, hey, do this with me. I knew that it was going to be a challenge, being the primary one that does cook in the house. We both cook, but and having my son and him eat stuff that wasn't on program at the house. So I had a meta fast, I call it my meta pantry. I had a MetaFast shelf on the pantry. That's where my MetaFast went, and nothing else went on that shelf. And, I kind of carved out a space in our cabinets for what was on my program, and I did it for 7 months before he started doing it. And I think that that is really important because the focus, first and foremost, should be on yourself. And I know that sounds really selfish, but people will get the positive byproduct of what comes after that. But I mean, essentially, and I say this to people, so my clients they've already heard this, they already know. You're going to have rough days in your relationship. You're going to have rough days with your kids or whoever. So like even if you do this program with somebody else, if they go off plan, you being on plan is not reliant on somebody else, including your coach. Sometimes, that's just, it has to first and foremost be your decision every day. And I think it's been wonderful. I don't know how Jaime feels about seeing such a change in me, but, I think it's been wonderful to go through this transformation with him. He has always been supportive. He's been by my side. I thought it was only appropriate that we share that time in New York City and celebrate together. But it's changed our relationship in that he always told me that I was beautiful, and he would tell me how much he loved me. And I kind of thought I was pretty cool. I have a good sense of humor. I'm smart. I'm funny. But I never really felt like I was fully accepting of hearing somebody tell me that I was beautiful, or understanding that my husband loved me just the way I was. And this isn't about not loving yourself. It's just if your weight is the thing that's keeping you from loving yourself, and being unhealthy is creating a lot of issues for you, medically or otherwise, then I think it becomes easier to love yourself when you're not kind of picking apart that one thing. So, so the owner made this comment like, oh, well, now he's really watching his back and that sort of thing. And I think that stuff is, I think that that's pretty normal for what people think, when somebody loses a lot of weight. But I would say now more than ever, I'm just so appreciative that those kind of comments have never stopped. The big difference is that I am more accepting when my husband looks at me and says, "You're beautiful, you're gorgeous," and I don't know, it's really wonderful. It's been wonderful to go through this and for us to create a healthier life for our son, because now we're both healthier, we're both active, and I know, I said it in my video submission, I know that we've changed the way his childhood would be. So so that's my thing. I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how much weight I lost. My husband's just as incredible as he's always been, and he gets better every year. So I love you, babe. I couldn't have done this without you. I appreciate you so much, and now the world knows it. So I love you. Happy birthday. Thank you, everybody, for watching. New subscribers, welcome, and I'll see you tomorrow with bonus videos too, I promise. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.